So in today's video, we will be learning how to cut and sew this flare skirt. Okay, we'll be learning how to cut and sew this flare skirt. Yeah, so let's just take the right into it. So here, this is the formula for cutting a flare. It is our waist measurement divided by 6.12. So we are working around a waist that is 29 divided by 6.12. Okay, so it is your waist divided by 6.12 in order to get our waist circumference. Okay, and our length, your length will be based on the length of how you want your skirt to be, the length of your skirt. Okay, so after you are done with that measurement, what you get is what you mark on the fabric. So let's assume you get 5 inches. 5 inches is what you'll be marking on the fabric. Okay, so after you get the 5 inches, you take that out from your length of the skirt. Okay, so when you get to know that this 5 inches is going to be cut off, you mark out your actual length of the skirt and then you mark them out throughout. But if that doesn't really work for you, you can also go by the way how I do mine. After I'm done with the waist of my skirt, I do still add it to my measurement and then I start with the apex. I just believe that when I attach my apex to my down section, it gives me a very unique and very flary, it gives us a very consistent cut at the flare. Okay, so when I start from my apex. So if I'm working around the length of my skirt being 25, I would add the extra 5 inches I had for the first section to it, making it 30. So I'll start from the apex, even though my skirt length is 25, I'll still start from the apex and make it 30 inches. But by the time I'm done with the markings and taking it the up section out of it, I will be getting around the 25 that I want. Okay. So that is what I really resonate with. But you can also go by the other one. You just take the 5 out, mark it out, and then you stand on your 5 as you can see here to mark it out. Okay, you just mark the 25 out. But I personally resonate towards the apex, the usage of the apex, so that I can it just gives you the same measurements. Okay, if you have any question, kindly do ask in the comment sections. But that is how I go about my flare. I start at the apex, so I add the apex measurements. Even though it's supposed to be out, I add it to it to just mark out my second line. So once I'm done with my second line marking or my length of skirt marked, then I just cut the apex out of it. Okay, it just makes my flare, the cut looks very smooth. That is what I truly do. So we are done with our cut. After that, we will be cutting our band. So with our band, I'll be making it 3 inches by 2. So it will be folded into two. So as it can be, it has been folded here. The waist was 30. I'll be adding, 20 now. I'll be adding 2 inches to it to be getting 31 for my waist. So you see me cutting it around 21 inches. Okay, because I've added the other two zipper allowance to it. Okay, and I'm cutting the band around 3 inches. So when you fold it, we are going to be getting 3 inches. So we sew half inch out and then we'll be left with 2.5 inches. You can decide to also make yours 5 and then cut it and then sew and get 2 inches on fold. Okay. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and turn on your notification bell after you're done subscribing. So you stiffen it up, you stiff your bun up. So this is it. This is how I work on mine. So after that, I just close it together. I fold it again to find the midpoint. Okay. So I find the middle. I find the midpoint of the band, whilst I also find the midpoint of the actual fabric, the skirt. Okay, the flare skirt. I find the midpoint of the skirt and I find the midpoint of the band. So here it was fraying and I had to cut it out. Okay, so that it looks neat, freshy, nicely. Good, good, good. Please, if it's your first time watching my video, this is Rena Cares Collections. I'm in Kumasi, Ghana. So I would also pin the midpoint for the flare. So you see me holding it. So I'll be joining the midpoint to the midpoint. I'll be pinning the midpoint to the band midpoint. Okay. So this is how it would be looking. So after that, I'll do the same thing to the other half. I'll find another midpoint to the other half. So I'll start with the tip of it with my tip, as you can see me pinning there. After I've found the midpoint of the whole skirt, I'll find the midpoint of the other half of it. And then the band too, I'll find midpoint of the half. And I'll align them together. Okay. So the apex will get connected to the apex. And then the middle will get connected to the middle. Like so. So the middle will get connected to the middle. And then whilst the apex gets connected to the apex. Okay. So after that, I know this is the midpoint. And then I'll mark out, I'll pin the other midpoint at the other ends. So both ends are being pinned together. So after that, I know where the middle is. I'll pin the middle together. I know where the middle of the half is, and then I'll pin it together. Okay. So that is how I go about my flares. Okay. Yes. So after they are being pinned together, like so, this is what we are getting. Okay. This is what we are getting. So I move on to my machine and I just start sewing it up. So after we are done sewing, it would look like that when it is being turned. So you join it together like so, and then you sew it together. Please, we are open. If you want to learn fashion design with us, we are open. You can join us. I'm in Kumasi, Odium to be precise. But if you want yours to be done online too, it comes at a fee. Let us know, and then you will be added to our Telegram group. So here the band is being joined together, as it can be seen here. So this is how it looks after the joining is being done. So the flare and the band being joined together, this is how it looks after it is being done. So we would also be adding our zipper to it. Okay, so this is how it looks after it is being sewn. We will be adding our zipper to it. So here in this section, we are actually adding our zipper to it. So this is how you install your zipper. We are installing it at the 1 inch that we left at the back when we were doing our cutting. So you change it into a zip foot. I just would advise, if you have the capacity to invest in things that would make the work easier, do. But if you don't, as a beginner, I would just advise that you can also use your actual, the normal machine foot to sew it like so. So you put it down in a straight form like that. It should be at least 90 inches long. Okay. So if you mark it around your 9 inches, and then after that, this is how it will be looking after the project is your zip has been installed. You make sure that the back is looking very sleek, as it can be seen here. Okay, I would advise that you make sure the band alignment is on point. I think that is also one of the greatest projects. I mean, one of the things you can do to make your work looks very, very neat. Make sure that the back just does align. So after that, you actually seal the opening at the back, like so, as it being done here till the base of it. And with flares, you do not necessarily need to be hemming an inch over an inch. You're not supposed to be hemming an inch. You can be hemming either quarter or half of an inch to make it easier for you to maneuver your way around it. So that is what you see me doing here, and it would be sewn all over to the end. So this is how it looks after you're almost done with your sewing, but you would have to for sure do iron it after you are done. So after everything, this is how the skirt will look, especially when put on the top. Pattern for this top and the sewing tutorial for this top has already uploaded on the channel, so kindly do check it out so that you can sew such a matching piece for your beautiful flare skirts that you have sewn. Thank you very much. Be checking all the yards that is being used in this project in the description. XOXO.